Check, check, 1, 2, test, 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 test. Check, check, check. From the Bob Sechrist Fieldhouse as we start the Chris Morrison State Farm Classic here, held every year the 2 days after Thanksgiving. We're on Friday, day one, and the Mineral Area Lady Cardinals will play the Wabash Valley Lady Warriors, a team that they've already lost to once this season. In fact, it's Mineral Area's only loss in a game that was hotly contested, and a game that Mineral Area is going to want to avenge that one. Jared Pettis and Jimmy Palmer, and back at the studio, it's Braden Cooley. And Jimmy, this should be I think it should be a fun one to start the 3 games here that they have today at the Bob Sechrist Fieldhouse.
Yeah, absolutely. I know the Lady Cards got off to a hot start when they played them last weekend. I think they started the game 15-3, just couldn't hold on. And part of the reason of that was their ball security. They had it was either 29 or 30 turnovers in that contest, so got to value the basketball if they want to come out with a win tonight.
You're a coach. Briley Palmer's the head coach of the Lady Cardinals. Were there anything that you saw in that game where you thought, hey, maybe had we done a little bit else offensive-wise that things could have changed other than ball security? Were there other things that needed to be worked on in that one?
Yeah, well, they didn't shoot the ball well, but, like I said, when you give a team an extra 30 possessions, it's a tough hole to dig yourself out of. But unfortunately, I didn't get to watch that last game. Vincennes did not have a live feed going, nor did they either team have an opportunity to record it. So I'm kind of excited to see what kind of talent Wabash has and see what kind of adjustments Coach makes and how the Lady Cards compete this afternoon.
It's the Kevin Ball Auto Body pregame show. When we come back, we'll hear from the head coach of the Lady Cardinals, Briley Palmer, as we're about 11 and a half minutes away from the opening tip in the Chris Morrison State Farm Classic here at the Bob Sechrist Fieldhouse. Mac and Wabash Valley, the 4th-ranked team in the nation, here at the Bob Sechrist Fieldhouse, taking on the Lady Cardinals. Our conversation with Coach Palmer coming up right after this. Hey. Go to the Kevin Ball Auto Body pregame show by the fourth-year head coach of the Mineral Area Lady Cardinals, Briley Palmer. 8-1 on the season, the only loss to Wabash Valley. That's the team you got today. What have you learned from that loss, and what have you learned about the team this year throughout the 9 games?
Oh, we got some fight in us. We're excited to have this opportunity, so quickly to play them again and get to kind of revenge at it and fix some of the mistakes that we know that we're probably a little bit rushed and not our stuff or, not our character of how we like to do things. So it'll be good. It'll be good to see how we bounce back and make those adjustments.
Coach, it was a game that was on a neutral site floor. Now you have the same team on your home floor. Is there any change with the home floor now aspect of it, playing against the Lady Warriors?
Absolutely. I mean, just you're playing at home. You're going to make shots, or you should make shots then, and the excitement and the energy is. We can say all we want that every game should be the same and same excitement level and all that stuff, but kids nowadays, I mean, they want to play at home. They want to play in front of their home crowd and things like that. So that should add some good for us and come out with a strong start and keep that continuing through the 40 minutes.
It's the Chris Morrison State Farm Giving Thanks Classic here at the Bomb Seekers Fieldhouse. Last year you guys became a part of it. Now you're back here again. Is it always fun to be able to contribute to Visions of Hope with this tournament?
Oh, yeah. I mean, what a wonderful cause. And I know that they've been doing it several years, and they raise a lot of money, and it's needed. So it's exciting. And also our girls got, breakfast from them this morning and got to hear a little bit more about their story and, how this all started. And it's important for them to hear that kind of stuff and know that, there's real world problems. The basketball is very small to the things going on around us, and this is how we can help and give back. So it's a great cause, and it's great for our girls to be able to see that as well.
Talia Graham having a huge performance for the team this year. Region 16 Player of the Week, is that correct?
Yeah.
That means one of the best in the area currently, and what has she brought to the team this year?
Yeah, she's that kind of spark that you don't know how to stop her or whatnot, or, if you're the other coach. And we got to just make sure that we keep on her to continue that on because she can't be boxed out, and she can really be a threat to somebody on the position that she plays and who she picks up with as far as matchup goes, and can really get to the basket. And she's getting better all the time, but definitely just her having the knack for the ball and where it's going off a rebound offensively or defensively has been huge for us.
Wabash Valley's got a handful of players that are either 15 points per game or more, so their offense can attack in more ways than one. Coach, what's the difference makers that they have, and what's it like trying to defend that?
Yeah, I mean, they've got a bunch of slashers that they can get to the rim and can finish. They can finish under pressure and things like that. And we just have to be really balanced and locked in on our closeouts and what we can control and what we can't. Matching up wise, athleticism wise, probably not. But I know that team basketball wise, we can, and that's the game plan today. Everything we are doing is, if 4 box out and 1 doesn't, we're in trouble. Because that's not how we're going to beat good teams, and especially teams like this that have some high-powered guards.
Coach, thank you so much. Best of luck today.
Yeah, thank you.
That's Briley Palmer, head coach of the Mineral Area Lady Cardinals in her 4th season. They're 8-1, going up against the undefeated Wabash Valley Lady Warriors, who are 6-0 under their head coach in his 6th season, Luke Scheidecker. And his record as a coach for Wabash Valley is 171-21. One of the better coaches, but he's had some really good teams, and they're nationally ranked. Jimmy, is this going to be one of those games where Mac is going to need to play a perfect game, or is it still earlier in the season where a perfect game is not going to get you a win, but a really good game might get it?
I don't think they have to play a perfect game, but I do like what Briley said in her interview. It's got to be a team win. All the way from the littlest details to the big details. I know she hit on box outs. You got a team rebound, but even collectively, as we talked about taking care of the basketball, the passing is going to be a huge factor in this game. Teammates are going to have to pick each other up, meet passes, direct passes, and rebound and value of basketball. Those are 2 huge keys moving forward. And
Talia Graham, Region 16 Player of the Week, the most recent player named that. She's averaging 9.1 points per game and 8.9 rebounds per game. Tonight's going to be huge for her, or today, I guess, is going to be huge for her off the glass. If she can come contribute with those rebounds and even pick up some assists and down low at the post too, That's probably one of the biggest keys to the game tonight
Yeah,
for Mineral Area.
I think Coach would definitely consider her their motor. So need her on the floor as much as possible and need her to play well in order to have a chance to win.
That'll wrap things up on the Kevin Ball Auto Body pregame show. When we come back, the starting lineups and the opening tip from the Bob Sechrist Fieldhouse and the Chris Morrison State Farm Classic here at the Bob, Mineral Area, and Wabash Valley on KFMO and KFMO Sports Plus. From the Bob Sechrist Fieldhouse, home of the Mineral Area Lady Cardinals, as they get the Wabash Valley Lady Warriors. Jared Pettis, Jimmy Palmer, Braden Cooley, our entire crew for Game 1 of 2 today from the Bob and the Chris Morrison State Farm Classic. It's time to meet the starters, and we'll start with the visitors, the Lady Warriors. They're 6-0, and their sixth-year head coach is Luke Scheinecker. They go with the 5'6" freshman Shemaya Reed from Detroit, Michigan. She averages 14.7 points per game. A 5'10" freshman, Beautiful Wahid, at 20 points per game average, 9.7 rebounds per game. And Corinne Brunson is a 5'10" sophomore from Indianapolis, Indiana. She averages 9.7 a game. They go with Chloe Dallas, a 6'3" sophomore from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, who averages 15.2 a game. And Nikaya Harris, a 5'11" freshman from Indianapolis, Indiana, an 8-point-per-game averager. For the Mineral Area Lady Cardinals, 8-1 on the season, wearing the white MAC uniforms with the red letters and numbers trimmed in black. They go with the 5'9" sophomore Remy Langmaid, 11 points per game. 5'7" sophomore Caitlin Chomko, 15-point-per-game average shooter. And Maddie Ayers is a 5'9" freshman from Annapolis, Missouri. 5'11" sophomore Talia Graham, the reigning Region 16 Player of the Week, in the circle to tip things off. And it's the 6' freshman Sydney Lewis, who's in to start today as well. And there's a cart of basketballs on the floor that need to be moved before we start things.
Yeah, got to get those out of the way.
That would definitely not be fun to have somebody crash into. Jared Pettis, Jimmy Palmer, Braden Cooley for Game 1, and we're in the circle to tip things off. Mac, left to right in your listening device, but Wabash Valley is left to right, or Mac's right to left. And the first shot for Wabash Valley wouldn't fall. That was Nikaya Harris, and it's outletted for Maddie Ayers, and Mineral Area's got their first possession. 9:47 to go. We're just about 15 seconds in as she hands it off to Remy Langmaid at the wing far side. Got it between the circles for Sydney Lewis. Holds at her waist. Now for Maddie Ayers at the left wing. Ayers in, swing up top. This time to the far side. Up top, Chomko wants a straight on three. That one is just off to the left of the iron. And Wabash Valley will come out of the backcourt after they pick up the rebound. It was Chloe Dallas. The other way, a foul is called. The shot won't count. It's going against Mineral Area. And Maddie Ayers, her first and the team's first.
Wabash attacks the rim hard. First two possessions, they already got, both players got 2 feet in the paint.
Inbound to Beautiful Wahid. She'll send it between the circles for Brunson. Now to the right side for Shemaya Reed. Reed between the circles again for Harris. Top of the key. Got it to the left side for Wahid. She'll drive in, put it high off glass. And Wabash Valley's got the opening points. Beautiful Wahid averages 20 points per game. And if you're going to let her get to the rim like that, she'll put it in.
Yeah, I know the game plan was to push them all left, but when you don't have help side defense, that makes it kind of tough. That's that team effort we were talking about.
Pass behind the back of Langmaid will be a turnover as Matt couldn't get it, and picking it off. Now Chloe Dallas into the near side. Up top, Brunson wants a tray, can't hit. Talia Graham's going to collect the rebound at the right corner. Graham will hand it off to Maddie Ayers. Ayers out of the back court, right up the middle underneath the Jumbotron here at Mineral Area College at the Bob Sechrist Fieldhouse. Ayers will back off into the circle. She'll get out of it with 15 of the max shot clock. Ayers to the left elbow. Now got it off to Caitlin Chomko, head of the arc. Chomko in, lob pass down low for Lewis. Couldn't collect. Now she got it to Chomko to save possession. And Chomko from about 10 will put it in along the baseline.
Hopefully that settles us down. We look a little flustered to start.
It's a 2-2 game with 8:12 to go. That's Nikaya Harris. She'll take it to the right wing, left wing rather, and hand it off for Brunson. Pass inside, but Wabash Valley couldn't control it. It's out of bounds. Mack will inbound. And they'll have to throw it in through full court pressure.
Yeah, got to take care of the basketball here.
Lady Warriors wearing the black jersey. Wording on the front, Wabash Valley. Wabash over the number. Valley underneath, gray trimmed in red. The numbers on the front and back, red trimmed in gray. Offensive trip for the Lady Cardinals as Ayers gives it off to Caitlin Chomko. It was knocked out of her hands and she got it back. 15 on the back shot clock, 7:50 on the big board. 3 from the near wing. That is Ayers, and she got it. Make it 5-2, and a foul coming against Remy Langmaid. That'll be her first and the team's second.
Those are the worst fouls to see as a coach.
Especially in the offensive
85 feet from the basket. No need for it.
Wabash Valley inbounds for Shemaya Reed, who on their roster is listed as 0, but technically wears 00. Lady Warriors got it on perimeter. Now an interior feed for Harris. She walked and will turn it over. And Beautiful Wahid going to go talk to the official. She wasn't even the one that made the foul. It was made the travel rather. It was Nakia Harris. She was asking for a foul that made the travel, but now the walk drew the contact. Ayers will take it out of the backcourt for Langmaid. Luke Scheidecker wants a double dribble call.
I think he was right too.
It looks like it. Here's a three straight on from Chomko. That reams around and falls out, and Curran Brunson will collect a board. Outlet for Wahid. She'll take it to the cup with the right-hand layup. Couldn't go when it's last touched by Wabash, and Brunson will tip it out of bounds. The official going all the way back to talk to Coach Scheidecker.
I tell you what, he's tough. He's tough to officiate too. He's a very intelligent coach. Usually right 9 out of 10 times, and he lets you know about it.
Langmaid's got it in the corner for Mack and an offensive trip. Ayers at the left wing. 19 seconds to the Mack shot clock. 6:50 on the game clock. 5-2, a three-point advantage for Mack. That coming from that Ayers tray. Interior feed to a cutting Langmaid, who was a little bit slow to cut, and Chomko throws it in front of her too far and out of bounds. It's another unforced turnover by the Lady Cards.
Yeah, the offensive movement is not where it needs to be right now. We're fortunate to be up 5-2 at this point. When we get into our half-court offense, we're getting good looks.
Lady Warriors inbound with 6:39 to go in the first quarter. Between the circles now, it's Harris to the left side for beautiful Wahid. Step back three with Chomko in her face, can't hit. And the rebound for Sydney Lewis, and she'll hand it off for Maddie Ayers. Ayers looks up the floor as she crosses the timeline right up the middle. Ayers going to go coast to coast. Hard bounce pass. That's Talia Graham. Kick it out, though, for Chomko, but the pass was about 10 feet over Chomko's head and to the left, out of bounds.
Yeah, you get the ball 2 feet from the basket. Clean pass. You got to go up strong with that.
And Graham was surrounded by a couple of Lady Warriors. Had she gone up, I would imagine contact would have been made for a foul.
Yeah, you got to take your chances there.
And so, the Lady Warriors out of the backcourt. Harris has it on the far wing. She'll hand it off for Wahid. Kick out into the corner, three on the near side. That's Brunson from the corner, and she hits. We're tied at 5.
It's just good offense by Wabash. You got to keep number 3 out of the paint. She made the right read, and they hit an open shot.
Quick outlet for Sydney Lewis. 2-on-3. Mack, as their offense finally gets set up. Deep three, far side. That's Langmaid. It rattles in.
That's a good sign. If she's making shots, we'll have a chance.
Absolutely. 11 points per game. 37% shooter from the arc. Driving through the lane to the cup. Shemaya Reed can't hit, but she's fouled by Mack, and it's going to go against Remy Langmaid. That's her second and the team's third. And it'll be 2 free throws for Reed. The line to our right. And that's why that foul down there comes back to her.
And she hits her first shot, and she reaches over a girl's back 85 feet from the basket. And now she's on the bench 4 minutes into the game.
Audra Pasakarnas will check in for her. First free throw is good for Shemaya Reed. She is an 89% shooter from the courtesy stripe. Hits the first one here. If you're watching on the Mac YouTube channel, the directions are switched. This is the line to your left. Second for Reed. No good on that one. Sydney Lewis collects another rebound. And so it'll be an outlet for Maddie Ayers. Ayers will cross the timeline and take it inside the paint. Hand it off to Talia Graham. Kick out Pasakarnas. Far wing three. That one's too strong. And Chloe Dallas collects a rebound. She'll hand it off for Shemaya Reed. Reed going to cut to the cup again. She'll make another cut and get it to the baseline. Then send it back up top for Wahid. Kick to the right side. Travel miss. Three goes. Chloe Dallas hits from the wing on the near side. It's a 9-8 advantage for the Lady Warriors. Pasakarnas out of the backcourt. Fighting through pressure from Curran Brunson. Dribbles off her foot, and Wahid takes over. Wahid falls, and Chomko will get it. She'll cross back over the timeline with 19 on the shot clock. Euro step by Chomko, left-hand layup. Gotta get back. Harris with the rebound. A quick outlet for Reed. One-on-one, and Reed takes it to the cup herself. And Briley Palmer wants a timeout. 11-8, Wabash Valley with the advantage. 4:45 to go in quarter number 1. You're listening to Mineral Area College Athletics on KFMO. at Bismarck. .4:45 to go, quarter number one. It's a 3-point lead for Wabash, 11-8. Mack will inbound in the backcourt. Full court pressure from the Lady Warriors as the Cardinals will have to get across the timeline, and Ayers picks up the pace as she crosses over. Ayers, though, trapped to the near side, and no one came to her. We go held ball. The arrow does favor Mack. That's a tough place to pick up your dribble.
Yeah, she got swarmed there, and her four teammates just kind of looked at her. So that's that team aspect of it. You gotta come to the basketball, help a teammate out when she gets in trouble.
Chomko will inbound in front of the scorer's chair on the offensive side of the center stripe. She'll get it to Audra Pasikarnas on perimeter at the near wing. She'll take it head of the arc. Now to the far side into the corner. That's Chomko. Interior feed for Sydney Lewis. Posting up high off the glass. Can't hit. Graham going to collect the rebound. Put back. No, but she's fouled.
So that's what we need from Talia right there.
Absolutely.
Aggressive on the glass.
And Wabash has an injured player on the floor. It looks like it might be Shemaya Reed. No, it's not Shemaya Reed.
Yeah, I can't see her number from.
Might be Chloe Dallas. She's back to her feet with a little bit of a limp. Had to retie her shoe. Wonder if when the players fell, if somebody came down on it weird or if she just did. It'll be 2 free throws either way for Talia Graham. The foul is the first on Wabash Valley, and the first free throw for Graham goes.
Yeah, we would definitely take the next 35 minutes without that big body on the floor.
Still laboring with that left ankle. I didn't catch who that foul was on. As the second free throw for Graham rattles around and comes out. And there's Dallas with the rebound. She's still grimacing as she comes out of the back court. And she did get it to Madison Lewis, who's in off the bench. Lewis, a pass, tried to get it to Micaiah Porter and lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, Dallas was a little slow up the floor there, just got in the way of the traffic. Here we go, we got numbers here.
2 on 3 the other way, but 2 of Mack are the only ones closest to the cup. Lewis with the rebound wouldn't fall. That was Sydney Lewis for Mineral Area, as Wabash Valley's got it on perimeter at the other end. Here's Wahid, got it to the near side for Porter, down low feed, trying to get it to Chloe Dallas, and Sydney Lewis, great defense, knocked it away.
Yeah, we needed that deflection too. We had some miscommunication on this side of the floor. We had 3 guarding 2, somebody was open.
3:59 to go, quarter number one. It's an 11-9 lead for the Lady Warriors out of Wabash Valley. Inbound between the circles for Shemaya Reed. She'll get around. Audra Pasikarnas lay it in with the right hand, but it falls off the back iron, and it's collected by Sydney Lewis. Outlet for Chomko. Quick feed. Pasikarnas taking it to the cup. Oh, what a play. And a little pick was set by Talia Graham on the defender as Pasikarnas laid it in.
Well, that's good to see. I think our depth is better than Wabash's, so if we can keep fresh bodies and continue to run the floor like that and get easy ones.
There's a Euro step to the cup by Chloe Dallas. She'll lay it in, and that'll retake the lead for Wabash Valley at 13-11 after the 11-11 tie for just a trip. We will see a substitution for Mack momentarily. Quick outlet. Ooh, that was Graham. Tried the Euro step, got her own rebound. Put back, it's good.
That's a lot of contact. That is a foul.
Contact was made, no whistle. The other way, it's Shamia Reed, and a blocking foul coming against Caitlin Chomko. That'll be her first, and already the fourth for Mineral Area with 3:14 to go.
That's 2 trips in a row, though, for us. We've gotten out in transition and got some easy looks at the basket.
Couple of substitutions. Transition quick breaks. Those can be key success for offenses against a really strong Wabash Valley team.
Absolutely.
Lady Warriors will inbound right of the lane. It'll be Madison Lewis to throw it in. High lob at the foul line. It's caught by Lewis. She'll pivot once, walk, and turn it over. So 13-13, Mack's got a chance to take the lead. Isabel Walschlager checks in. Also in Ashley Baragas. Walschlager in the backcourt to Chomko. Through full court pressure, quick outlet to Talia Graham. That was a Hail Mary feed.
Yeah, I don't love that pass.
It's one of those dangerous ones. On perimeter now for Pasikarnas. 15 seconds on the max shot clock. Up top for Baragas. Quick feed inside for Pasikarnas. Touched last by a couple of Lady Warriors and out of bounds. It'll stay Mack.
She was open too. Ashley just missed her.
And it'll be a Cardinal inbound right of the lane on the far side of the floor. Caitlin Chomko will throw it in. Has Pasikarnas in the right corner. Pasikarnas is there, was still open, but instead they go up top for Walschlager. 10 seconds of the back shot clock. Walschlager bounce pass down low. Baragas to the cup, off glass, can't hit, and the rebound's collected by Nakaya Harris. Harris will give it to Shemaya Reed, and she'll look up floor as she crosses the timeline just in front of us. Harris between the circles, now Reed. Give and go on the pick and roll, but Harris couldn't get to it. It's out of bounds, and a free possession for Mac after the turnover by Wabash Valley.
Ball security's been solid. I don't want to jinx it, but we've missed how many layups?
It's been 2 or 3 by my count. I'm sure it's been a lot more. Here's Graham to the cup with the right hand. That will fall in with the layup. 5 for Graham. That leads all scorers for Mineral Area as they lead Wabash Valley 15-13. And Shemaya Reed out of the backcourt to set the offense up for the Lady Warriors. She'll carry and turn it over. Another free possession. And it'll be Chomko to inbound for Mac. Hail Mary inbound. 2-on-1. Look at this. Graham is there. Graham going to pick it up. Get it to Pasikarnas. Righty floater wouldn't go. Rebound collected by Graham. And she's fouled. And she'll go to the line and shoot 2. And a timeout's coming from Luke Scheidecker. He is not happy with this team as they're going full court pressure. But Mac has offensive pressure that's evading it with quick transitions. 2:11 to go in the first quarter. 15-13 Mac. Graham at the line to shoot 2 when we come back on KFMO. Well, Talia Graham splits the trip from the free throw line. Mac leads by 3, 16-13. It'll be Wabash out of the backcourt. On the near side, Shemaya Reed got up between the circles for Nakaya Harris. Now at the left wing, that's Curran Brunson. She'll drive to the cup, can't hit, but the foul is coming on the floor before the shot. And the foul is Audra Pasikarnas. But we will get free throws because Wabash Valley's in the bonus. It'll be Curran Brunson at the line to all right to shoot 2, and 2 free throws could put her team within 1 point. Mac leads by 3. As we approach a quarter break, first free throw is good. Brunson is a 71% shooter from the courtesy stripe.
Got to make sure we box out here in case of a miss. You don't want to give Wabash any momentum plays, especially on an offensive rebound off a free throw.
Second free throw goes. Substitution for the Lady Warriors, and beautiful Wahid comes back in. It's 5 for Curran Brunson as she hits both free throws. 1 point lead for Mac. Audra Pasikarnas receives the inbound. Pasikarnas got it to Caitlin Chomko with the lob. She'll sit it across the timeline for Walschlager. Kick out. Van Gills wants a 3 from the far corner. Oh, just a little too strong. Chomko with an offensive rebound. Her pass was deflected. She was surrounded by 3, and it's collected by Nakaya Harris out of the backcourt for Chloe Dallas. Now between the circles for Lewis, sorry.
Too much traffic in there to try to make that pass.
Yes. Shemaya Reed on the near side at the wing hands it off for Wahid as they weave on perimeter. Pass inside was knocked away by Baragas, and Pasikarnas is there to collect. 1:24 to go in quarter number 1. Mac out of the backcourt. Caitlin Chomko sets up at the feathers of the Cardinal logo here at the Bob Sechrist Fieldhouse. Chomko lost it. Oh, and stepped over. That is a bad turnover to take.
Yeah, and it all started with being unorganized. We got in a half-court offense. Let's go. Let's execute. No execution.
And the inbound will be just in front of us and throwing it in, Curran Brunson. 1:12 to go in quarter number 1, 16-15 the lead for Mineral Area. Now for Waheed. Swing pass to the corner, all alone for a triple. That one's too far. The shooter was Madison Lewis. A rebound is collected by Wabash Valley. A first chance wouldn't go, then the second chance for Harris does. 1 point lead for the Lady Warriors. Passacarnas out of the backcourt. Righty floater. She got it from about 6 feet.
Passacarnas has 4. Get back on defense.
Quick outlet for Brunson, taking it to the baseline. Swing shot over the head. Offensive rebound, Dallas. Up top, here's Waheed. Thought about a 3. A couple of crossovers. Now she'll send it to the wing near side for Brunson. Taking it around Passacarnas. Left-hand layup goes with 30 seconds. Shot clock turned off. 19-18. Wabash Valley with the 1 point lead. Matt could hold for final possession after that shot went for Wabash Valley. Here's Chomko with 15 on the clock. Got it to Van Gil's far side at the wing. Van Gils holds above her head. Interior feed, but Baragas is fouled. It's the third on Wabash Valley.
Yeah, and I guess Dallas's ankle's okay because she's gotten 2 offensive rebounds, 2 trips in a row.
It looks like it. Couple of substitutions. Jayla Clayton. 12.2 to go as Riley Palmer's getting in trouble for coming too far on the court. 12.2 to go. Both coaches now asking where the box is as well. It'll be a Walschlager to throw it in. Got it to Clayton, has to control it. 10 seconds of the clock. Clayton through contact, pass is intercepted by Chloe Dallas, trying to get it to a cutting Chomko. Dallas the other way off glass. No offensive rebound put back, Waheed. It's a 3-point lead, and that'll do it in quarter number 1. 21-18. The score leads Wabash Valley over Mineral Area as we send to a quarter break. Second quarter coming up after this on KFMO and KFMO Sports Plus. Wabash Valley had first possession, 21-18, they lead. They couldn't hit on a shot, and it was rebounded by Mack. Pass to Walschlager, she lost it, had to go get it on the near side of the sideline. 10 seconds of the back shot clock. Lob pass trying to get it to the corner. It was intercepted, though, by Wabash Valley, and they'll come out of the backcourt. But Chomko knocks that pass away, and Sydney Lewis touched it last out of bounds.
Good hustle and transition defense. Man, we gotta stop with these live ball turnovers out around half court. Easy leak outs for Wabash.
It is 21-18 still. Wabash Valley leads. Inbound for Waheed. She'll get it to the left side for Harris. Waheed's got it again. Waheed with the righty floater through contact. It goes.
Yeah, it was a tough shot.
It was over of Caitlin Chomko, and Chomko will inbound for Maddie Ayers, who's back into the game. Ayers going to go coast to coast, dribble it off her foot, and it goes out of bounds.
Yep, that's 4 trips in a row with turnovers. Going back to the last possession of the end of the first quarter.
Turnovers are killers, especially against a nationally ranked opponent in Wabash Valley. Or even against a D3 team, it's going to be killers.
Sure.
Wabash Valley will come out of the backcourt. Here's Curran Brunson, try to get it over to Wahid, and she couldn't collect the bullet feed, and it goes out of bounds off her. Might have jammed a finger.
Try to get a shot on the rim here. Take care of the basketball.
It'll be Passacarnas to inbound for Ayers. Ayers out of the backcourt, angling to the near side. She'll get it into the paint, kick out. Here's a three from Langmaid. That one's too strong. Offensive rebound, Lewis. She'll kick it back to Ayers and throw one up. That one rattles around and comes out. And the rebound collected by Chloe Dallas, but she'll turn it over as Langmaid intercepts. Nearly lost it. Langmaid going to dribble into some pressure and hand it off for Talia Graham. Poke from behind, and a foul going against Nakaya Harris. That'll be her second and the team's first.
Sydney kind of did the same thing that Talia did in the first quarter there. Got that offensive rebound 2 feet from the basket and decides to throw it out to the perimeter. I'd like to see us put those up on the rim.
Inbound up top. Lewis collects. Got it to Ayers. Far wing. Interior feed for Talia Graham. Nearly had it and lost it. Now she's stuck in the corner. She almost stepped out of bounds. Lewis, check that. Graham to Ayers. Now up top. Passacarnas wanted a straight on three. She'll dribble in. Dump down feed for Lewis. Touched it last and out of bounds. 5 straight turnovers on 5 straight possessions. And so it'll be Wabash Valley to inbound for beautiful Wahid. Wahid out of the backcourt on the far side, setting up the offense. She'll take it to the cup herself, strong off the glass, and the rebound, Talia Graham. We go foul against Wabash Valley.
Yep.
I thought we were going to go held ball. Foul is on Makaya Porter, her first and the team's second. Passacarnas will inbound through full court pressure again. Wabash Valley has changed their inbound defense up a little bit. Now 2 back with the 2 Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, it looks like they're matching up off the start here and then running and jumping the basketball, which, again, it's benefited them to, that's what, 6 straight turnovers?
It is. Wabash Valley forced Passacarnas to the sideline on the near side as she crossed the timeline, trapped her, and she dribbled off her leg and out. Beautiful Wahid collects the inbound. Through a screen, she uses it. Kick it to the near side. Reed on perimeter through a double screen. Reed gets around 2 Lady Cardinals. The pass, it's a hot potato down low, and Reed gets it back, and a foul coming against Mack as her layup wouldn't go. Reed to the line for 2. And, we just got a technical.
Yeah, on 0-0. Shania Reed for Wabash?
Yeah, Shamaya Reed. She'll get teed up. Must have been something she had said.
I'm not sure what she's upset about. She got the call, made the basket. She's going to the free throw line.
So we do have a tech, and it will be Reed, but she will still get her 2 free throws after the foul. The foul is the first on Mack. The tech will be the 3rd team foul on Wabash Valley and the 2nd on Reed.
Oh, so she missed the basket. She's shooting 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not sure what was said, or it
Yeah.
seemed like players were going to their positions, too, for the free throw. First one wouldn't go for Reed.
Yeah, I know that whole sequence was unfortunate for us. It seemed like we had 8 hands around a basketball, and somehow she comes up with it.
Yes.
Yeah, and like I said, she got the call. I'm not sure what she's upset about.
Second free throw is good. So Reed splits the trip, and it'll be Ruby Langmaid to shoot the free throws, a 43% shooter at the foul line.
We'll get a shot on the rim here without turning it over.
That's right. First one for Langmaid. That's good. That'll pad the free throw shooting percentage. It's 24-19 currently. 24-20. Langmaid makes them both, and Mack will get possession, if I'm not mistaken. No, it looks like yes, it will be Mack possession.
Well, I'm guessing by that interaction right there that Remy might have said something to Shania on the floor. She was still jawing as Remy was walking to the bench.
Huh.
So we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's interesting. Wouldn't think Ruby Langmaid would be the one to say something that gets an opponent. She just doesn't look like the player that would do that. Chomko and Max got an offensive trip. Here's Ayers on the near side. 14 seconds of the max shot clock. 7.5 to go in the quarter. Alger Pasikarnas rather in the corner far side. Going to drive baseline, kick it to the opposite corner. 3 from Chomko, too strong. Rebound, it was Lewis that deflected it, but collected by Makaya Porter. Porter runs into Caitlin Chomko, has to get out of the backcourt with 5 seconds. She does. She'll go coast to coast. That should be a charge. No, a blocking foul call on Talia Graham.
Yeah, she was moving, and she dropped her hands. That's the right call. Coach Palmer is still frustrated with the half-court offense. That was a horrible possession. I mean, just too much standing. Everybody's just stagnant.
Graham with her first. It's the second on Mack in this second quarter. Foul was on the floor, so the inbound from Madison Lewis. She'll throw it in, left of the lane.
Good deflection.
Good deflection by Chomko, and Maddie Ayers comes out of the backcourt. Ayers, 4-on-3. Bounce pass down low for Graham. A bullet feed. She couldn't get to it. Now she falls on the floor, nearly lost it out of bounds, and she stepped out.
Damn it.
That was a scramble by Graham. And no one for Mack was even close to coming to get it either. It was one of those where she's going to have to get it or it's going to be a turnover, and she got it, and it was a turnover. Beautiful Wahid will try and work out of the backcourt away from Audra Pasikarnas. She gets around Pasikarnas. She'll go righty floater. Can't hit. Graham knocks the rebound rather to Maddie Ayers. Ayers will come out of the backcourt and set up the offense for Mack and dribble it off her foot again and out. That's at least the second time where she's dribbled it off her leg and it's gone out. That's tough. And Isabel Walschlager will take her spot on the floor.
Yeah, we need something good to happen here in the next minute and a half. Body language is a little off for the Lady Cards right here.
It's only a 4-point game at 24-20 with 6:36 to go in the second quarter. Head fake, and Lewis takes it to the foul line. Kick it back out for Wahid. Try to get around Pasikarnas, but Lewis was there wide open from perimeter far side, and Walschlager got to her quick enough to stop a shot attempt as she goes back to Wahid between the circles. 6:20 to go in the first half. 10 seconds on the Wabash Valley shot clock. Through a screen to the far side, Lewis. That's Madison Lewis taking it to the baseline over the head of Graham with the righty floater. Wouldn't go. We fight for the rebound, and a great battle there by Sydney Lewis. And the arrow does favor Mineral Area. She came in and got it after the rebound was collected by Wabash Valley's Makaya Porter. Chomko traveled. She couldn't move on the baseline. That's not a...
Got to have your head in the game, Jared.
That's a tough break. I was about to say, that's not what you needed here. So Wabash Valley will inbound. Up top for Wahid. She'll unload from perimeter on the far wing. That's no good. And Sydney Lewis collects the rebound. Players collide. 2 Cardinals fall. And Luke Scheidecker wanted to travel. I didn't see it. An outlet for Chomko. 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Chomko spot up 3 far side. It's good.
Well, hey, let's shoot it before we turn it over.
Chomko's got 5.
That's the momentum we might need to get us going here.
And it wakes up the Bob here as well. The crowd coming alive. Through a screen, Wahid takes it far side. She'll cut back inside. Righty floater, no good. And Talia Graham fights through contact, gets a rebound. She'll outlet for Caitlin Chomko. Chomko looking up floor. She'll quickly bounce it to Walschlager. It was deflected, and Walschlager touched it last and out. Wahid did a good job of getting back to break up that pass. And so Madison Lewis, the 5'7" freshman from Tennessee, will inbound for beautiful Wahid. She's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, a 5'10" freshman. Ooh, Wahid nearly walked. The officials say she planted that back foot. Kick out. That's Porter driving to the cup. Hop step through the lane. High off glass with the layup. It's good.
Well, that's 5 points that they've gotten off traveling violations that I thought the officials had missed.
5:06 to go in the second quarter. Pasikarnas at the wing left side into the corner for Mineral Area. That was Walschlager. Back to Chomko. This is a deep 2 from mid-range. Wouldn't go, and the rebound is touched by Walschlager, but it falls out of bounds. And so Jayla Clayton will come in for Audra Pasikarnas, and a 3-point differential. 4:53 to go in the second. It's 26-23 Wabash Valley, Mack trails.
every pass we're making, every shot we're taking, just looks like we're just making it so tough.
Yes, they don't look comfortable with it either.
And I don't know if that's a Wabash thing or a mental thing, but we're not doing anything easy.
Another offensive rebound after a missed three. We're going to fight for it and go held ball. This time the arrow will favor Wabash Valley. And it's not like the pressure, I know you're trailing by 3, but there's not too much pressure on you because Wabash Valley has not made a lot of shots in this quarter.
Yep, I agree. And they're not really pressuring the basketball when we get it in half court either. Everything we're doing, we're making tough.
Inbound at the corner. That's a 3 attempt far side. That'll go. That was Chloe Dallas, her second tray of the night. She's got 8. It's 28-23.
We got a 2
that
there.
was a deep 2, rather.
Yep.
So she's at 7. We'll recount that score. 4:27 to go. Lob pass in the backcourt. Now an outlet for Isabel Walschlager. She'll take it to the free throw line. Bounce it down low for Graham. Put it off the boards and in, and the foul.
Two direct passes there. We had a 3-on-2. We made the easy bounce pass. Put the ball up on the glass. Now we're going to the free. Just easy plays. Easy plays.
Second foul on Micaiah Porter in the 4th on Wabash Valley in this second quarter. Graham's got the and 1. She's 2 of 4 from the free throw line tonight. 4:20 to go in the second quarter. And 1 for Graham, no good on a foul coming against Sydney Lewis as she reaches over the back, her first and the team's 3rd.
Foul charge for the Cardinals. Sydney Lewis, her first.
And it will be Micaiah Porter to throw the ball in for Wabash Valley. They lead by 3, 28-25.
Into the ballgame for the Cardinals, number 15, Isabella Paragallo.
Out of the backcourt, Madison Lewis to set up the offense for Wabash Valley. She'll flip it to Curran Brunson and reject a screen. Brunson, righty floater. That one falls. That one looked like it had no chance of going in. Brunson's got 9, and it's a 5-point differential. Chomko on the baseline. Try to outlet for... That was Carter, and she got it down low for Graham. Euro step to the cup, can't hit. Rebound offensive. That's Paradowski. As she went up for a shot, she was fouled from behind, and Paradowski will get 2.
Yeah, that would have been frustrating for Coach Palmer to come out of that without free throws or a bucket. That was a 3-on-1 opportunity.
Isabella Paradowski, only 1 of 2 from the foul line this season. She will shoot 2 on this attempt, and that foul was the first on Madison Lewis, but it puts Mack in the bonus as Wabash Valley's committed 5 here in this quarter. Paradowski at the line to our left, to your right if you're watching on the Mack YouTube channel, and she misses to the right. She will get a second, though. And a 5-point differential, 30-25, Wabash Valley. Second free throw, no good. Clayton couldn't collect the offensive rebound. It was stolen, though, and out of the backcourt, it's Wabash Valley with Madison Lewis. Lewis taking it inside, kick it out. That's McKaylee Allen. Up top for Wahid, into the corner for Chloe Dallas. Couldn't hit. The rebound is another offensive rebound for Allen. Back up top for Wahid. Pump fake from perimeter, kick out. Chloe Dallas wants one from the wing on the far side, and she'll get it.
Second chance opportunities are killing us this half. I would venture to say they got 9 or 10 points off second chance, off of offensive rebounds.
33-25, outlet Graham going to take it to the cup with the right-hand layup. Too strong, Paradowski knocks the rebound. Graham gets it back, righty floater, wouldn't go. Jayla Clayton is there for another offensive rebound. Back out, Ayers, deep 3, far wing. Ayers got it! 6 for Ayers, and a timeout called by Briley Palmer. We'll step aside with him. 3:02 to go as Mack trying to get back into this one. It's a 30. You're listening to Mack Athletics on KFMO. 33-28, Wabash Valley and the Parkland Sports Leader. 2:45 left to play in this first half. We're in the second quarter, 35-28, as Wabash Valley just got a shot that was good for Nakaya Harris. That's her fourth. And Mack nearly turned it over on the inbound, and now a foul coming against beautiful Wahid. That'll be her first, and we'll walk it down and shoot free throws.
That was a bailout call.
That's exactly what that was. I didn't know if there was any contact made. It sure looked like it. Arms could have been on ball, but tough call. It's the first on Wahid, and we'll walk it down, and Jayla Clayton will shoot two. Free throws at the line to our left. First one for Clayton, no good. Too much of the back iron and out. Jayla Clayton shoots 63% from the courtesy stripe. Missed on the first, she will get the second. 2:32 to go in the second quarter. Free throw away. Free throw no good. Rebound is collected by Wabash Valley. And it was Chloe Dallas out of the backcourt. This time up top, Lewis. Now for Harris between the circles to reset the offense. McKaylee Allen, pick and roll. Try to get it down low for Lewis, and she falls out of bounds as it deflects off her hand and out. And it'll be Mack to inbound, and that'll be Caitlin Chomko as Ashley Baragas is back in.
Yeah, that's one thing that we have done really well today is ball screen defense. Rotations behind the play have been solid.
Inbound to Ayers. Graham's got to come get it before it goes out of bounds, and she'll hand it back off to Ayers. Through a screen, Ayers gets across the timeline. She'll take it to the baseline, drive to the cup, into the corner. That's Lang made for three. That one's short, and Ayers couldn't get there to the rebound in time. It was Nakaya Harris. She'll outlet for Dallas. To the near side in the corner, driving baseline. That's Brunson. Her shot wouldn't fall, but she's fouled, and she will shoot two. And is that going to be the third on Langmaid?
I think so. Yep.
It will be her third, and it's the fourth on Mack in this second quarter. Remy Langmaid is a factor in this offense, and those two quick fouls early on have really hampered, I wouldn't say Mack's production, but just the production overall from the game as a whole.
Well, I'll tell you this, Coach Palmer's philosophy on that kick out right there, that third foul should not have even happened because you do not, with her defensive principles, she does not want to get beat baseline. And this game plan, they're trying to push everybody to their left hand. So for her to just get drove around, to the right like that, she more or less put herself in that situation. Brunson
made one of two on the free throws. Ayers takes it coast to coast and lays it in. She had a lane to the basket and used it.
And that looked more like the Maddie Ayers that we saw, a week and a half ago playing here at home.
Absolutely. Wabash Valley,
She gets going playing with confidence. The team will fall right in line with her.
Absolutely. 90 seconds left in the second quarter. Through contact,
That's
kick
travel.
out, Dallas, three, no good. Rebound for Maddie Ayers. She'll lob it to Caitlin Chomko. A minute 20, a 6-point game. Quick outlet for Audra Pasikarnas. She's on perimeter, picks up her dribble. Chomko wants it. She's going to have to go get it, and that's where she got it. At the wing far side, up top for Pasikarnas. To the near wing, Ayers unloads. Looks good. Oh, just short. Rebound all the way around, and Ayers deflected it. A foul coming against Maddie Ayers as she trips up Wabash Valley's Chloe Dallas. And Ayers, it'll be the second on Ayers, and that puts Wabash Valley in the bonus. So two free throws.
I don't really like that call. It was a loose ball. Both girls aggressively going after the basketball, and they both fell.
Well, wasn't it Chloe Dallas that fell? Why is Karen Brunson shooting?
I did not notice that.
First one for Brunson, no good. It looked like it was Chloe Dallas that had gone up after the collision. Second free throw. Both miss. Talia Graham with an defensive rebound, but it's poked away from behind, and Wahid steals. Kick out. That time it's Brunson driving in. Ooh, wild. That was about 5 steps. Her shot wouldn't go. And Ayers got it. Under a minute to play. Down by 6. Ayers to Baragas behind her. She can't collect that if you throw it behind her head. And it's out of bounds. And Isabel Walschlager will check in for Maddie Ayers.
Yeah, she's had a couple trips in a row where she's shown flashes of being in the right mindset. But you got to have your point guard make those right reads and right plays. Defense had not stopped her. She should have kept going with the basketball.
36-30, Wabash Valley with the ad and the rock. Through a double screen. Wahid took it to the near side, but staying with her was Chomko. Deep three, far wing. That time it was Brunson. Wouldn't fall. Graham's got it to Chomko, and there's a shot clock and game clock differential of about 4 seconds.
Big possession here, Jared.
25 seconds left on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. Chomko bounced it, and she'll turn
it
it over, throw it right to Brunson. Brunson is fouled by Chomko, and Brunson will head to the line to shoot 2. And it'll be the second foul on Chomko. 18.5. So Mac, if they get this rebound on a miss, or if they're both good, or if one's good and it allows Mac to inbound, Mac will have final possession.
How many turnovers do you have us for?
I don't stat them. Usually the color guy does that.
I apologize.
No, I'm okay. It's all right. First free throw good for Brunson. Brunson will get a second. Too many turnovers, that's what I have him for.
Yeah, feels like 50.
Foul on Wabash Valley, and we'll walk it down the floor. It's the second on beautiful Wahid. And so it'll be Ashley Baragas to shoot 2. As we switch sides now, we were shooting at the line on the right side, now going to the left side. 37-30, the lead for Wabash Valley with 18.5 to go in the first half.
And how many fouls is that on Beautiful?
That's 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
The line for the Cardinals. Ashley
She might be done for the half. As a substitution has come in for her, it was McKaylee Allen. Baragas with her first, no good. Well, I noted it when we had a broadcast of the Lady Cardinals at SWIC. Baragas stands a little bit off center on the free throw line. Second for Baragas. No good. Too much of the back iron, and great boxing out by Madison Lewis. Lewis out of the backcourt with 15 seconds. Wabash Valley could hope for final shot. Lewis trying to take it in. That's Maddie Lewis. Her shot around it in. That was an odd shot that looked like it really didn't have a chance of going in. Walschlager got it in the backcourt, poked away, but a foul against Wabash Valley, and that'll be the first on Curran Brunson. It's a break for the Cardinals, as it would have been a clean strip, and 2-on-1 to the cup.
Warriors, number 11, Curran Brunson.
It's a 9-point game for the Lady Warriors. These are free throws that need to go down. It's Walschlager to shoot them.
Isabel Walschlager.
She's 2 for 6 on the season from the foul line. First free throw. Good. The 5'4 sophomore, a transfer from Iowa Western Community College. 39-31, Mac trails. That free throw falls in, make it 39-32. Walschlager hits them both.
Nothing
3.2 to
stupid
go.
here.
Quickly to the foul line, or timeline, rather. Half-court heave. That's too high and nearly all the way into the cafeteria. So we played a full half. The CarSmart halftime report coming up after this. 39-32, Mac trailing Wabash Valley on KFMO and KFMO Sports Plus. At recess, Wabash Valley, the Lady Warriors leading the Mineral Area College Lady Cardinals 39-32 as we take you through some game numbers of the first half here on the CarSmart Halftime Report. We'll start with Wabash Valley. They're leading, and their leading scorers are Curran Brunson and Chloe Dallas, both with 11 points. And after that, though, it's not a whole lot of scoring. Beautiful Wahid's got 6. Shemaya Reed and Nakaya Harris both have 4, and Madison Lewis has 2. For Mineral Area, the leading scorers, Maddie Ayers and Talia Graham, both with 8. 4 from Audra Pasikarnas, 4 from Remy Langmaid, 5 from Caitlin Chomko, and 2 from Isabel Walschlager. Scoring after the first half, 39-32, and it favors Wabash Valley. We'll take another break between the halves on the CarSmart Halftime Report. When we come back, we will get the CarSmart Drive around the region, take a look at what's happening with the other Region 16 teams in today's action here the day after Thanksgiving. Friday. It's Black Friday. Hope you guys have gotten all your shopping done and joining us on KFMO. At recess, it's 39-32, Wabash Valley leading MAC. More after this on the CarSmart Halftime Report on KFMO. It's time for the CarSmart Drive around the region to take a look at some of the games that are happening outside the area across the women's and men's basketball Region 16. And we'll start with the women's side. Allen County is at State Fair today on their Thanksgiving Classic, while Three Rivers plays Angelina in Texas, and Moberly hosts Danville in that Thanksgiving tournament. On the men's basketball side, Vincennes plays State Fair. Southwestern Tennessee is at Three Rivers. Arkansas State Newport plays at West Plains, and the Moberly Greyhounds host Highland, Illinois. And our second broadcast today, the Mineral Area Cardinals on the men's side at 14th in the nation. They'll play the 1-2 Wabash Valley Warriors tonight. At 7 o'clock, we'll have coverage starting around 6:30. Now, there is a game between. It will be Southwestern Illinois as they will play, I believe it's, I don't think it was Danville. I can't remember who Jim Gerwitz had said they were going to play.
5 o'clock game?
Yes.
I do not remember who's playing in that one either.
I know it's Southwestern Illinois, and we will get you the team that they're playing later on today. But at half here, that's the CarSmart drive around the region. 39-32, Wabash Valley leading Mineral Area on KFMO. We'll come back with more right after this on the Parkland Sports Leader. Why did... Turn to the CarSmart halftime report. Jimmy Palmer filling in today as color commentary, doing a great job, and he's the athletic director at North County High School. And the boys basketball team going to play DeSoto this year at the FedEx Forum in Memphis, where the Grizzlies play. Tell us how that came about. Whose idea was it? What was the process like being able to do that?
Yeah, so that game's going to take place on January 13th, I believe, at 2:30. So we'll play that game. We'll have some time in between where we'll get to take our team and guys and coaches out to eat, and then hit the Grizzlies-Knicks game that night. Coach Hardy from DeSoto, got to give him all the credit. He hit me up this summer, said, hey, you think North County be actually it was as long ago as last spring, said, you think you guys is something you'd be interested in, and that your administration would let you do as far as traveling out of state. And so I started asking some questions, and people in our camp seemed to be thrilled about it, thought it was a great idea. And I know our players and coaches are excited, as well as our administrators that are going on a trip. It's going to be a neat experience. I actually was fortunate enough to do it when I played in high school, and I mean you get to more or less walk around the facility like you're an NBA player. They take you through the elevator, they take you into the locker room, you get to get dressed. You got some neat stuff in there as far as TVs and clocks and things where you can see scores out there and what's going on, and it's going to be awesome for our kids to experience that.
Well, that is awesome. You don't normally see basketball teams doing that. I know we were talking on air at B104.3 about it. You see more high school baseball teams going and playing at Busch, but a basketball team going out of state to play at an NBA facility, that's something you don't hear about that often, or especially around this area.
Yeah, if you think about it, like, it's not like we have an NBA team in our backyard either. So how many kids have actually gotten to experience an NBA game live? So not only are they going to get to play on the floor, but then they they get to go to the game afterwards. So that's neat. And you brought up baseball. Our baseball team, we actually just got set up. We are going to play Valley Catholic at the Gateway Grizzlies facility. So that's sometime in May. But yeah, we're any kind of exciting opportunities we can get our hands on like that. 'Cause at the end of the day, it's all about the kids and creating fun stuff like that to keep them invested in our program, not just this year but in the future as well.
Quickly, before we run out of time, where can people get tickets? And they have to have an NBA ticket to the game to get into the high school
Sure.
game.
So I know Coach Hardy has a DeSoto page on Facebook and Instagram. We have one on Twitter and Facebook. You can either look at my personal page or our North County page. It's just a QR code. You do have to buy a Grizzlies ticket in order to come to the high school game, but that gets you into both. And I think the tickets that we ended up buying for the kids, they were right around $48. So it's not outrageous.
Well, that's awesome. North County going to play DeSoto boys basketball, and that was January 13th. That's a Saturday at FedEx Forum in Memphis, where the Memphis Grizzlies play. That'll wrap things up on the CarSmart halftime report. When we come back, second half action, third quarter, 39-32 is the score. Wabash Valley leads Mineral Area on KFMO. Well, Mac had opening possession, turned it over, 5 count, couldn't even get the ball in bounds. So Wabash Valley will take over, leading by 7. Shemaya Reed was already teed up earlier in this game. She'll go righty floater over a couple of Mac heads and lay it in. She's got 6, make it 41-32. That was a turnover you couldn't have out of the halftime break.
Speechless, no comment.
Talia Graham's got it on perimeter for Mac. Her pass looking for Ayers is knocked out of bounds, and Ayers is body slammed by Nakaya Harris, who just put the body to her, tried to break up that pass. 41-32. The score here, 9:35 to go. Haven't even played 30 seconds. And quarter number 3. Chomko inbounds right to the paint for Sydney Lewis. She'll back her way. Got it to Chomko. Lefty floater wouldn't fall, and the rebound for Shemaya Reed. She'll work out of the backcourt, and outlet for beautiful Wahid. Euro step to the cup. Can't hit through contact as Luke Scheidecker, the 6th-year head coach at Wabash Valley, wanted a foul that he didn't get. Chomko will unload from perimeter far side. That one had too little arc on it. Offensive rebound. Graham put back good.
Yeah, a lot of contact down there on the other end. But, you know, we couldn't, bodies that we had to see through too. Maddie did look straight up, but.
It's Wabash Valley on perimeter, handed off from Shemaya Reed. Got it to Curran Brunson, and an offensive foul. A moving screen, is that the call?
Yeah, illegal screen. Shifted her body a little too much there.
The foul is the first on Wabash Valley in this quarter. Chomka will inbound in the backcourt, just in front of the official scorers.
Let's get the ball in bounds here now.
She got to throw it to somebody. She does to Remy Langmaid. And she'll get it back to Chomko. 8:55 to go in quarter number 3. Mac trails 41-34. Chomko to Lewis in the corner. That's Sydney Lewis going to drive baseline. Reverse layup, can't hit. Rebound still loose, and it's collected. And Lewis is going to be called for a foul. That is not a smart foul to take. The rebound was collected by Nakaya Harris, and Sydney Lewis just grabbed her arm.
Tell you what, Jared, you shouldn't be as nervous as I am when Mac's taking the ball out of bounds.
No, you definitely should not. I'm with you, though. It just seems like they're nearly running out of time every inbound. Shemaya Reed across the timeline uses a crossover dribble to get around Ayers couldn't hit on the free throw. Once a foul, didn't get it. Chomko with the rebound. Langmaid spot up three far wing. Oh, Sydney Lewis with an offensive rebound after the shot wouldn't go. Her rebound, or her putback, no good. Got her own rebound and then gave it right away to Shemaya Reed. Reed outlet for beautiful Wahid. One-on-one to the cup. Shot. Oh, and an offensive foul. Ooh. I don't know about that one. A charge is called, and Coach Scheidecker cannot believe the call.
Hey, we'll take it. We will take it.
I have that as the third on Wahid and the team's second. Chomko going to inbound for Remy Langmaid. Back to Chomko. She'll cross over the center line with 8:09 to go in quarter number 3. Get it to Sydney Lewis between the circles, who will set up the offense. Lewis dribbles once, got it to Ayers straight on. Thought about a three and second. Langmaid wants one from downtown Park Hills. That couldn't fall, and it's collected by Shemaya Reed as she'll come out of the backcourt. Poked away by Ayers. What a play. Lewis is there for the steal. She'll come across the timeline on the near side. Lewis going to take it to the baseline on the near side. Now get it back out on perimeter for Chomko. Wing near side three. Chomko. That one's off the mark. Offensive rebound. Ayers put back. No, foul from behind. Harris. It'll be her third and the team's third. Ayers will go to the line to shoot two. That's what you want to see from Mineral Area. That was about, I wouldn't say the most collected they've been offensively, but that was the most comfortable they've looked in this half and since the first quarter.
I agree. It did help that we stole the ball at the volleyball line here and had numbers the entire possession. But I agree 100% with you. Had an open shot, good weak side rebounding, and
Ayers misses the first free throw.
Headed to the free throw line, but can't convert.
41-34. That's the big story. Mac has struggled from the free throw line tonight. In fact, they're 59% from the line in the season. Ayers is good on the second, though. So she splits the trip. She's got 9 in the game. Shemaya Reed will work out of the backcourt and set the offense up through a screen. She takes it head of the arc. Now she'll drive in. Ayers knocked it away again, and Reed touched it last and out. That's twice that Maddie Ayers has just slapped it out on the dribble by Shemaya Reed. And so Caitlin Chomko will inbound, has to throw it into Ayers on a lob. She got it to Ayers, and Ayers will pick up her dribble in the backcourt, get it back to Chomko. Across the timeline, 7:30 to go. Chomko down low feed to Lewis, who might not have been expecting it. Her shot rolls over the rim, and it's collected by Madison Lewis. And again, Sydney Lewis will commit a foul that was not needed. That's her third and the team's second. Ashley Baragas will come in.
Team 7. The game for the Cardinals, number 25.
Checking in for Wabash Valley, it's Micaiah Porter. She'll throw the ball inbounds. She wears jersey number 10. Throws it into 0-0, Shemaya Reed. 7:15 to go here in quarter number 3. Reed calls out a play as she crosses the center line just in front of the scorer's chair. Reed, step left, three, good. Wow.
That was tough.
That was nothing but net. That was a good shot, too, from Reed. Make it 44-35, a 9-point game. Ayers the other way. She can hit a three. Hasn't taken one since the first half. Chomko's got it on perimeter. She'll take it to the baseline. Hoist from about 15, miss everything, and the rebound's collected by Wabash Valley and Chloe Dallas. She'll feed Shemaya Reed, who will come out of the backcourt. Chomko tried to reach in and intercept, but couldn't. Here's a wild shot that wouldn't fall for Madison Lewis. She'll kick out on perimeter for Brunson, drive in. Now Reed wants it at the wing right side. 15 seconds of the Wabash shot clock. Reed gets around Langmaid. Reed to the cup, right-hand layup. Oh, a walk, turns it over. Okay. Mack will take the free possession. 44-35 they trail. 6:26 to go in the third. It'll be Chomko to throw it in. Chomko inbounds to Maddie Ayers, and Chomko gets it back. 6:24 to go in quarter number 3. Mack trails by 9. Jared Pettis, Jimmy Palmer, and Braden Cooley, our entire crew. At the wing right side, Baragas into the corner for Ayers. 1 of the 3. Instead, pump fake drives in. Right-hand layup, or left-hand layup, rather, wouldn't go, and the foul. As Ayers will go back to the line and shoot 2, and the foul is called against Chloe Dallas, her second and the team's 4th. Wabash Valley in team foul trouble in this quarter.
Yeah.
And that's the 3rd, rather, on Chloe Dallas.
When we do settle down and get into half-court offense, we're doing a great job of putting pressure on them as far as attacking.
Ayers is good on the first. She's got 10. That ties Talia Graham with the team lead. Second free throw for Ayers at the line to our right as the teams have switched sides. Mac now left to right on your listening device, right to left on your viewing device if you're watching the Mac YouTube channel. Ayers hits them both. She's now got 11. Full court pressure from the Lady Cardinals, evaded with the dribble by Madison Lewis. She'll get it on perimeter on the near wing with 6 minutes to go. Spin move through the paint. Might have got away with the walk. Her shot missed everything. We fight for it down low, and Graham touches it out of bounds. And you may have just heard Briley Palmer scream, grab it at her team. Too many rebounds given up by Mac tonight.
All over our hands. We just can't come up with it.
Wabash inbounds to the left wing for Brunson. Nearly lost the dribble as Chumko was guarding her. She sends it up top for Shemaya Reed, who calls for a screen. Reed will reject the screen. Get it down low into the corner. 9 seconds of the shot clock. Here's a toss into the paint for Harris. She'll go right-hand floater. It's good. Harris with 6.
Tough shot. They've hit quite a few tough shots this afternoon.
46-37, back to a 9-point spread. Chomko out of the backcourt. She'll back up on perimeter to Langmaid. 1-on-1 from downtown. She'll unload from downtown. Oh, she got it! Langmaid with 7. Cutting into that lead. With 5:24 to go, it's Wabash taking it out of the backcourt. The score is 46-40. On perimeter, that's Madison Lewis. Drives in. Talia Graham steals it. Graham, 2-on-1 the other way. He's got Ayers with her. Graham, Euro step off glass and good. 46-42, Talia Graham. Best trip of the night for her as she stole it and went coast to coast. Shemaya Reed through a screen, unloads from straight on.
Shot.
That one's off, but an offensive rebound collected by Micaiah Porter. We fight for it and go held ball or a foul. It's a foul against Mac. And it's going against Graham. That'll be her second.
That rebound would have been huge, Jared. We're on a little bit of a run here. That was a horrible shot by Shania. Hopefully they take another one of those and we can come up with a rebound.
It'll be a Wabash Valley inbound. I'm with you. That was not a good shot selection. You're in transition. You didn't have the numbers, but the offense wasn't even set up yet. Inbound to Nakia Harris into the corner. Back to Harris at the low post. She posts up, sends it down low. That one, Micaiah Porter. She'll take it to the cup. Good on the foul.
Yeah, that's why we needed to come up with that rebound. Second chance opportunities.
The foul is on Ashley Baragas, her first and the team's fourth. Now both teams in foul trouble as we're 10 seconds past the halfway point of the quarter, 4:50 left in the third, but the next foul on either side puts their opponent in the bonus. Baragas coming out, Sydney Lewis back in. Pasikarnas in as well for Talia Graham, who's played really well today for Mac. Porter with the traditional three-point play at the line to our left. She'll hoist. That's an air ball. We'll inbound. And Caitlin Chomko will inbound. 4:50 to go in quarter number 3.
We don't see that often in college basketball.
You really don't. You wouldn't expect it from the 4th-ranked team in the nation either.
That's a good point.
Maddie Ayers out of the backcourt. Good cut by Pasikarnas. Off glass and in. Great play.
Hey, we're starting to make easy plays in the half court.
48-44 with 4:34 to go in the third quarter. Shemaya Reed going to reset the offense, take it to the cup. Try to swing it down low. Somehow got it. It rolls off the iron and a foul coming against Mac.
That was a phenomenal pass.
Harris couldn't finish, and she's not happy that she couldn't. The foul is the 4th on Sydney Lewis. And Mac has put Wabash Valley in the bonus.
Well, I'm going to say good foul. She just airballed one, so we'll see what she does this time at the line.
That's true. Micaiah Porter is that shooter at the line. She'll get 2 here. She's a 43% shooter from the foul line. Misses that one. I was about to say 71% and you airball it? Porter is a 5'10 freshman from Elkhart, Indiana. A graduate of Mishawaka Marion.
Got to make sure we box out here.
Second free throw for Porter coming here. She does make that one, though. Nothing but net. 5 for her in the game. It's a 5-point lead for Wabash Valley, 49-44. Caitlin Chomko will inbound to Maddie Ayers. Ayers will come out of the backcourt to set the offense up. Ayers to the near wing. Ayers hands it off to Pasikarnas on perimeter. Bounce pass to Baragas. Holds up overhead. Baragas back to Ayers on the near wing. She'll unload from perimeter. Got it!
Shot.
Nothing but net.
Big shot.
Ayers with 14 and Mac down by 2. With 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, 49-47. Reed coming the other way. She'll dip it down low. It's lost, and Ayers takes it away. Ayers could tie. She's going to go to the cup. Ayers going to put it off glass. It's no good. The rebound knocked away. Ayers got it, but she stepped out of bounds.
I like the take, though. I like the aggression.
That was a great job by Wabash Valley not to foul there as well.
Yeah, she kind of pulled the chair out from underneath her there. She just got out of the way.
Inbound to Shemaya Reed. A 2-point lead for the Lady Warriors. 49-47, the Lady Cards trail. Hand off to beautiful Wahid. She'll take it inside. Right, a lefty layup, no good through contact. Baragas has the rebound. Baragas out of the backcourt, bounce it to Langmaid. She lost it. That'll go out of bounds and be a turnover.
I don't like the dribble control on rebounds, especially from post players. Grab the ball with 2 hands and get it to a guard.
Wabash Valley will inbound and throw it into Shemaya Reed. That was a trip, too, where Mack would have had some numbers coming the other way. Wahid's got it on perimeter into the corner on the far side for Brunson. Holds above her head. Langmaid all over her. She'll send it up top for Reed. Reed through a screen. 2 Mack Lady Cardinals meet her. Now for Wahid. Kick out 3 on the near side. Allen, that's too strong. Offensive rebound, but a foul coming against.
Yeah, we got 33 on the push.
Yes, Harris. That'll be her 4th. So and that puts Mack in the bonus, so we're walking it down.
Yeah.
Foul charge to the Warriors, number 33, Nakia Harris, her 4th.
And I believe it's going to be, it'll be Baragas shooting 2, if I'm not mistaken, or Pasicornis. It looks like it'll be Audra Pasicornis shooting 2. This season, Pasicornis is a 68% shooter from the line. If she hits them both, we're tied at 49. First free throw, it's good. Pasicornis has 7.
And how about Mineral Area's defense this third quarter? I thought this thing was going to get to the 80s, and it still might, but we've done a great job first 7 minutes of the second half to kind of slow them down a little bit.
Absolutely. Pasicornis hits them both. We're tied at 49. 8 for Pasicornis in the game. Beautiful Wahid receives the inbound. She'll bounce it to Shemaya Reed in the backcourt, and Reed will cross the timeline right up the middle. 3 minutes to go in the quarter to the foul line. Kick back out to the elbow now. Porter taking it to the cup. She'll lay it in.
Yeah.
Micaiah Porter with 7. Back to a 2-point game, 59-49. 2:45 to go before a quarter break. We're in the third quarter currently. Ayers on perimeter. Spin move. Going to take it to the cup. Wild shot. No good. Baragas offensive rebound. Put back. It's good. Ashley Baragas, the 6-foot freshman, ties us at 51 with the rebound putback.
Hey, I love the aggression we're seeing from Maddie Ayers this second half. She's playing with a different motor, and that's what this team needed.
Reed on perimeter now for Wahid. She'll step back, now attack the rim. Take it to the cup. Left hand underneath move. Can't hit. Baragas lost it. Ooh, but they say it's touched last by Wabash and out of bounds. I think Max lucky there wasn't a foul call on Chomko on that layup attempt by beautiful Wahid. Chomko will throw it in.
I'm not sure why Wabash pulled off the full court pressure.
It was working in the first half. It was forcing several turnovers.
Working.
Yes. It was unstoppable. Ayers to Pasicornis in the offensive floor. Pasicornis to the foul line. She'll hold it there, hold above her head. Have to find somebody outside, and no one's moving. Now she'll get it to Chomko. Thought about a 3 from beyond the arc. She'll kick it out this side. Ayers from downtown. That's good! Maddie Ayers and Mack with their first lead since early in the first quarter. Ayers with 17 and her family seated on the last row on the lower bowl on the far side, loving it the other way. Reed can't hit. Baragas with the rebound. Chomko gets it. Chomko outlet. Pasicornis all alone to the cup.
There we go.
Yes! With a left-hand layup. Pasicornis has 10. 56-51. Scheidecker not using a timeout yet.
Coach Luke wants one. Yep.
Now he wants one, and we'll step aside with him. Wow, what a performance. And Maddie Ayers is pumped up, as is her team. They empty the bench. 56-51 with 1:29 to go in the third. Mack has taken over the lead on KFMO. Mack on a furious push, lead 56-51 with a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. And it'll be Wabash Valley to inbound, just in front of their bench. Shamaya Reed's got it to set the offense up. To the far side for Wahid. Wahid gets around a couple, dip down, pass down low, and that'll be Chloe Dallas to hit. She's got 13.
No communication there on that guard-to-guard handoff.
As Ayers comes out of the backcourt for Mineral Area, she'll set up between the circles and take it to the near side. Got it to Remy Langmaid. She'll step left in the First State Community Bank logo. Now into the corner. Interior feed for Baragas. She'll put it off glass through contact and make it. Baragas with 4. 58-53, under a minute to go in the third quarter, down to 55 seconds. Reed the other way, handoff for Wahid. Wahid through a screen. That's a moving screen that wasn't called. Wahid will take it in around Chomko. Can't hit on the easy layup, and Ayers has a board. Ayers 3-on-2. Numbers for Mack make it 4-on-3. Langmaid to the far side. Step right 3. Langmaid, off the mark, and the rebound for Reed.
Sprint back here, Jared. Got to sprint back.
2-on-1 the other way. Wahid down low, pass off the glass, and good as the layup was made by Brunson. She's got 13. 28 seconds to go. Mack will have final possession to pass to Carnes. She'll come out of the backcourt. 22 seconds to the big board. 58-55, a three-point advantage for the Cards.
Good
pass to
move.
Carnes. Wow, a head fake, and then got it back to the cup. She'll lay it in. 12 for Pasicarnis. 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. Reed's got it on perimeter. It's a 5-point lead for the Lady Cards, their largest of the night. Behind the back move, straight on 3, Wahid. That's no good, as Baragas will just rebound it and let the clock expire. Big third quarter, 60-55 as we send you to the final 10 on KFMO. Mack leads Wabash Valley and the Parkland Sports Leader.
Damn.
That's rough. That's a walk. Well, Wabash Valley had the opening possession of quarter number 4. They put it in with Curran Burns. Max trying to answer. They lead by 3. Langmaid wants one far wing. Langmaid short. Rebound Brunson. She'll outlet Reed on the back court. Crossing over into the front court, trying to get around Maddie Ayers. Ayers through contact, and Ayers are going to be called on the foul. That'll be her third, and the first by Mack in quarter number 4. Out-of-town scoreboard check. The St. Louis Blues trail the Nashville Predators 8-3. That's not ideal.
Oh, that's not even the final?
No, there's still 4 minutes left in the game, and Nashville's getting a power play.
I hope folks took the over in that game.
Me too. High inbound, that'll go towards the backcourt.
Oh, she could actually grab it. I don't know what she was doing there. That wasn't a very heads-up play by her.
She turned it over, and Walschlager will take it the other way. Spot up from about 12 and hit. That was definitely not the heads-up play by Chloe Dallas, who could have let it go across and still grabbed it.
Dayton Palmer loved it over there front row, I can tell you that.
Reed's got it on perimeter, handed off for Wahid. She'll take it head of the arc. Now reverse back to the near side. Reed in the corner wants a 3 from the near corner. That one's no good.
Good box out
by a couple of Lady Cardinals, and Walschlager's got the rebound and a reach and foul on Brunson. That's her second and Wabash Valley's first.
So I'm okay with Coach Luke complaining about the hands that as far as when we're on defense, our two hands being on the offensive player, but we got to make sure we continue to call that both ways, because if he's going to complain about that and get some calls, we need to make sure we get some calls on our end as well.
Wabash Valley on defense now after that foul. Chomko's got it. Kick out. This is Pasicarnas from the corner. Oh, just too short. And the foul coming against Mineral Area. That'll be the fourth on Langmaid. And the second on Mack in the quarter.
One of those threes, either from Audra or Remy, would have went down.
Score currently 62-57. 8:34 to go in regulation. Mizzou playing today as well, Mizzou football. Check the score on that momentarily. As Reed will come out of the backcourt and set up the offense. Got it to Wahid to the far side. That's Brunson. She'll drive into the paint, kick it out into the corner. It was deflected by Walschlager, but collected by Madison Lewis. Lewis now for Wahid. 15 on the shot clock. Wahid through some traffic, can't hit. It's rebounded by Baragas, and she'll get it to Walschlager. Outlet for Caitlin Chomko. Chomko on the arc, drives in, kick out. This is Clayton, wants one. Clayton can't get it. Baragas can't collect the rebound as it's stolen by Wahid. Wahid out of the back court. She'll cross over into the front court. Taking it to the cup, trying to go coast to coast. That's a wall. They call a blocking foul. I thought Wahid might have walked. Instead, the contact, and it'll be a foul on Chomko, her third and the team's third. Well, Mack in foul trouble now. That's already their third, and we're not even 3 minutes into the quarter. 2:01 into it. 17-0 Mizzou leading Arkansas with 2:41 left in the half, and a 5-second call turns it over. Mack will get it back. So 5-second calls, 1-1, score 62-57. Mack with the advantage.
Let's have another good offensive trip here. Just easy passes.
Chomko to Baragas, and Baragas turned it over, threw it right to beautiful Wahid. Wahid takes it in. Her wild shot wouldn't go as Chomko fought for the rebound. Reed was there. She goes up for a shot, and the foul against Chomko, and that's her fourth. That's very not good. And the fourth on Mineral Area. 2 free throws for Shemaya Reed. She's 2 for 4 tonight. Reed, coming into the game, was an 89% shooter from the foul line. Her first one, no good. She will get a second.
We're going to roll the dice and leave Chomko on the floor. She's got to make sure she's smart.
Second one is good, so Reed splits the trip. She's got 10. It's 62-58.
I stand corrected. She is coming out.
Maddie Ayers back to the floor. Ayers to inbound.
We got Chomko with 4 and Remy with 4?
Yes.
Okay.
2 big contributors on the offense. Ayers nearly trapped in the backcourt to Walschlager. Quick outlet for Pasicarnas on the far side. Pasicarnas trying to back her way inside. Got it to Walschlager. Last touch, though, by Wabash Valley's Kern Brunson and out of bounds.
Another tough pass there, right? I mean, let's make an easy pass.
And we will inbound left of the lane. Walschlager will throw it in for Mack. Walschlager to Maddie Ayers, all alone from perimeter. She wants one. Oh, too far. Walschlager can't get to the rebound as it goes out of bounds. As Mack might have got away with a moving screen as well that brought down beautiful Wahid like a sack of potatoes. Micaiah Porter will throw it in. Shemaya Reed. It's a 4-point lead for the Lady Cards, 58-62. 7.5 to play in the fourth, and Mack in serious foul trouble as a team. Jayla Clayton in as the guards switch up top for Mack. Got it to the near side. Wabash Valley and Brunson up top for Dallas. Now to the far wing, that's Wahid. Met, step back 3, Wahid. That's good, a 1-point game.
That's tough.
Wahid's got 9, 62-61. Out of the backcourt, Mack trying to set up the offense through, and here's that full court pressure again, and again it's going to force a turnover. Reed behind the back pass. Wahid can't hit. Rebound put back, and Wabash Valley's got the lead. And Mack looks like they're going to turn it over. No, it was poked glass, and Briley Palmer wants a timeout. 63-62, Wabash takes back over. 6:54 to go, and a timeout called. We'll step aside. It's a full. You're listening to Mack Athletics on KFMO Sports Plus, the Parkland sports leader, and AM 1240 KFMO. Mack will inbound on the baseline in the back court for Walschlager. Mack with 4 fouls in this fourth quarter already. There's still 6:49 left in regulation.
Got to get it across.
Walschlager out of the back court. Got it to Baragas. Baragas trapped for Walschlager, taking it on perimeter into your feed. Passacarnas, reverse layup. Oh, it falls out. Rebound, put back Baragas. It goes.
Got to continue to make easy passes against this Wabash pressure. It's fake pressure. You got to handle it for a count. Get it to the open man.
64-63, Mack back ahead by 1. Wabash Valley on perimeter through a screen. And now another screen is dribbling with it. Brunson, she'll get around Baragas, lay it in. No, it falls out. Rebound collected by Walschlager for Maddie Ayers. 2-on-2. Walschlager, Ayers to the cup. Oh, denied from behind by Waheed and out of bounds. Mack will keep it. And now Talia Graham, and there's Caitlin Chomko. Mack has 3 starters with 4 fouls in the game. Remy Langmaid's got 4, Caitlin Chomko's got 4, and Sydney Lewis has 4. Bounce pass, that's a kickball violation by Waheed.
She was wide open too. She was open.
And so we'll redo the inbound. Left of the lane, Chomko will throw it in. Chomko holds above her head. Trying to get it to somebody, maybe Talia Graham. No, instead to the corner for Passacarnas. She'll dribble it along the baseline, take it inside. Pass to Baragas was through her hands, but Ayers wants a straight on 3. Ayers off the mark. Chomko going to collect the rebound. Get outside on the arc, into your feet, Ayers. She'll go through the lane. Shot goes in the foul. They're going to give her continuation. 19 for Ayers, the and one coming. The foul is called against Curran Brunson. That's her 3rd and the team's 2nd. And they are final in St. Louis. The Blues fall to Nashville 8-3. The Blues are back in action Sunday at Chicago against the Blackhawks at 1 o'clock on B104.3. Coverage will start at 12:30. Ayers with the and one. It's good. Mack ahead by 4, 67-63. 20 points of the game for Maddie Ayers. Beautiful Waheed on perimeter. Crossover. Took about 3 steps, maybe 4, and it falls through on the layup. Waheed's got 13.
That was way too easy.
Talia Graham now out of the backcourt. She'll hand it off for Ayers. Ayers to the baseline. Nudged. Kick out. Passacarnas. Chomko wants one up top. Passacarnas going to dribble in. Now be forced back out on perimeter. Ayers far side. Pump fake. Drives around. Got it to the near wing for Talia Graham. 13 seconds to the max shot clock. Chomko, her shot denied. Got it back. She's still on the arc. Now she'll dribble in, walk, and turn it over. Like the idea by Chomko, but was met by some pressure and tried to change her mind last minute and couldn't do it.
Yeah, really good pass. Hey, how about a pass fake one time? Wabash is just running around on defense. We're panicking. Just pass fake one time and go to the hole.
2-point lead for Mack, 67-65 with 5:15 to go. Shemaya Reed hands it off for beautiful Waheed. Waheed inside, kick it back out. Reed into the corner. Pump fake from perimeter. That one from Micaiah Porter. She'll drive in, get a higher percentage chance, and with the right-hand floater gets it. Porter's got 9. We're tied at 67s. Passacarnas gets the inbound. She'll look up the floor, be met by a couple. Got it to Passacarnas. Quick outlet for Talia Graham. 2-on-1. Graham off glass and good. Talia Graham with 14. Well, Mack needs to get back quick as Reed already out of the backcourt. Reed going to take it to the cup. She'll go wild with the layup. That one got a friendly roll off the iron, and then she's got 12. We're tied at 69. Chomko inbounds and gets it back. Chomko lobs it to Ayers across the timeline.
There she is.
Ayers down low. Graham off glass and good.
And one.
71-69 with 4:22 to go. The and one coming for Graham. Foul going against Shemaya Reed. That's her 3rd and the team's 3rd.
Handle the initial pressure, get it across half court, and the back end of that press is awful.
And Remy Langmaid back in for Caitlin Chomko.
I'll tell you what, though, Shania Reed and the beautiful Waheed are a tough backcourt to guard.
Absolutely. The and one wouldn't go for Graham, and there was beautiful Waheed with the rebound.
I'd take both of them to start on North County boys team right now.
Waheed for Shemaya Reed. 4:10 to go in regulation. It's a 2-point lead for Mack, 71-69. Got it to beautiful Waheed. Waheed with another head fake and then a cut. She'll drive to the basket, can't hit. Graham's got her own rebound. Ooh, and a foul coming. It's going against Wabash Valley as Graham couldn't hold it because she was hit. The foul is against Micaiah Porter, her third, and the team's fourth. Now both teams in foul trouble as teams.
Free throws are going to get interesting.
Yes, they will.
Last 4 minutes, both teams in a bonus.
And both teams are not shooting well from the free throw line tonight.
Foul charge number 10, foul.
Under 4 minutes to play. Ayers inbounds to Pasikarnas and gets it back. Back to Pasikarnas. Mac going to have to get it past the timeline. Does. Got it to Baragas. Man, unload from the arc. Baragas was all alone. Instead up top for Pasikarnas. Now for Ayers far side. She'll take one from the wing. That one's not good. Rebound collected. No, a foul coming against.
So we got free throws.
Oh, it's Wabash Valley. Yeah. I thought that was going against Baragas. Instead, they're going to put it on. Is that Nakaya Harris? No, they put it on Curran Brunson. Her fourth and the team's fifth. 2 free throws for Ashley Baragas. And so Baragas will shoot 2 at the line to our left. First one, around and in. That's a big one for Baragas. She's got 7. Missed her earlier 2 today. That was back in the first half. Second one for Baragas. In. Baragas hits them both. She's got 8 in the game. 73-69 Mac with 3:35 to go. Here's Waheed between the circles. To the far side at the wing for Brunson. Gets around. Lang made through a screen. Her layup wouldn't go, and Graham's got it. Graham looks up court. Got it to Ayers. Ayers going to quickly get across the timeline. Ayers driving to the basket. Ayers going to take it herself with the Euro step. Oh, denied. Chloe Dallas said no, and Graham falls 2-0. Waheed will lay it in with no pressure. She's got 15, and Luke Scheidecker wants a timeout. We'll step aside with them. 3:14 to go. 2-point lead for Mac, 73-71 on KFMO. Oh. .3:14 to go in regulation. 73-71, the lead. It's Mineral Area.
Another surprise right here, Jared. No full court pressure.
It was working at the start of the quarter. I don't know. Again, it's what allowed Mac to get back in or to take the lead in the third quarter when they pulled off the full court pressure. Now, Ayers tried to bounce it to Graham, but it's knocked out of bounds by Porter.
I will say they've had 3 or 4 poor possessions in a row, especially on the back end of it, where we fought through the pressure on the front end. But it's given us fits all game. I'm surprised down the stretch he's not sticking with it.
Maddie Ayers to inbound. She'll get it to Pasikarnas in the far corner. Pasikarnas above her head. 15 seconds on the max shot clock. Pasikarnas backs out on perimeter. Pasikarnas kick out. Ayers from the far corner. She wants one. Ayers is good. Yes, she got it. 23 for Ayers.
God, she has hit some big shots today.
76-71, the lead for Mineral Area. 2:45 to go. Shemaya Reed pivots down low, gets underneath, and a shot wouldn't go, and a foul against Ashley Baragas. That'll be her second. And both teams shooting now.
That's just mental. Undisciplined. I mean, Ashley's got, 5-6 inches on her? Just wall up. What were we reaching at the ball for?
Reed is good on that free throw. Wabash Valley is a team from the foul line, 9 of 18. Mineral Area, 14 of 25. Both teams struggling from the foul line tonight.
I would be shocked if they on a make here, he doesn't apply some full court pressure. Yeah,
Reed hits them both. She's got 14.
So we got to take care of the basketball here.
Maddie Ayers trying to come out of the backcourt, picked it up in the backside, got it to Chomko. Outlet for Talia Graham. Graham will be forced back on perimeter. Ayers dared to take one. Oh, she didn't. Instead, she feeds Chomko. Chomko going to drive in. Left-hand layup, no good. Graham and Paragas fight for it. Paragas got it, but she can't hit the rebound putback. And it's
smart.
Coming out of the backcourt by Brunson, who collects. Brunson out of the backcourt. Lob down low. Chloe Dallas can't hit on that one. And the rebound knocked away and collected by beautiful Wahid. It's a 3-point lead for Mac with 2:08 to go. Wahid on perimeter into the corner. Here's one for the tie. That's Porter. That's no good. Graham's got a rebound. She'll wait and hand it off for Pasikarnas. Pasikarnas to Paragas. All alone. Lay in. It's good.
Oh, I was nervous, Jared.
I know. Me too. Paragas has 10. It's 78-73. Back to a 4-point game. Out of the backcourt through contact.
She's
Defense
all on her
from
back.
Chomko wouldn't go. And a foul coming against.
Oh, we got a jump
we
ball.
go held ball. I thought a foul was coming. Arrow favors Mac.
Yeah, there we go.
That's big because if we're tied later on and a held ball comes, it'll be Wabash Valley's possession.
That's a good point.
Caitlin Chomko to inbound.
But we'll take it right now, up 5 with 1:40.
Ayers receives. Ayers quickly out of the backcourt, angles to the near side. Ooh, nearly had it poked from behind. Ayers picks it up to Chomko. She'll go into the lane. Dip it down low for Lewis. Off glass. It's good. And the foul. Sydney Lewis with her first buckets. And the MAC team on the floor ignited as the Bob Seekers Fieldhouse comes alive.
Got to stay grounded here and continue to have good half-court defensive possessions. They are going to put their head down, start driving to the rim, shooting quick threes. We got to make sure we stay disciplined on the defensive end and finish possessions with 2 hands on the basketball.
The foul is the 4th on Micaiah Porter. That's both sides with 3 players with 4 fouls, and Lewis hits the and one. 81-73, a minute 30 left in regulation. Mac trying to pick up their biggest win of the season against the 4th-ranked team of the nation. Wabash Valley dipped it down low. It was last touched by the Lady Warriors, and Mac will get it back. Chomko will inbound.
A lot of frustration here. This is going to get sticky down the stretch. Wabash, including their coach, does not look happy with the way things have gone second half.
Ayers receives. Got it back to Chomko. A minute 20 to go. Chomko collides with Lewis.
Meet it.
Outlet. Ooh, it was deflected. Sydney Lewis tried to get it, poking it away. Chloe Dallas out of bounds. The inbound will be in front of us. Chomko going to fire it in. A minute 15 to go in regulation. Got it to Lewis. Chomko gets it back. Chomko met by 2. Wahid steals. We fight for it on the floor, and Wahid gets it to Chloe Dallas. Outlet for Reed. Reed through
good
contact.
Foul. Good
and
foul.
It is a good foul. Ayers, it'll be her 4th. So that is 4 of the 5 MAC starters with 4 fouls in the game. And shooting 2, Shemaya Reed. She hit her last 2 a trip ago.
I'm not sure what off that sideline entry pass while we're rushing. There's still 16 seconds on. There was 16 seconds on the shot clock. It becomes a possession game at this point. Be patient. Make them foul you up 8.
1:07 to go. First one no good for Reed. These are free throws that her club needs to have. This will be, if it holds, the biggest win for MAC at this point in the season.
We got a long way to go, Jerry. We got a lot of pressure we're going to have to fight through here this last 67 seconds. By pressure, I mean from Wabash on the full court press.
Reed,
it's coming.
Splits the trip. She's got 15. Inbound to Ayers. She'll look up floor, pick up her dribble, got it across the timeline to Pasikarnas. Holds, got it down low for Lewis. Lewis going to back her way to the cup, can't hit, and she's fouled. Lewis will go to the line and shoot 2.
And I love what Coach is doing with their group right now. She's still letting them play. When they break the pressure, and if it looks like they have an opportunity to score, we're still letting them play. A lot of times, if you tell kids to pull it out or hold it, and I mean, too many things can happen, especially with the way that we've turned the ball over today.
Absolutely. Lewis is good on the first. She's got 4 in the game. All of her points coming within the final 2 minutes of this game.
Let's guard in half court and stay aggressive on offense.
Lewis hits the pair. She's got 5. It's a 9-point lead for the Cards, 83-74. 55 seconds left in regulation. Reed on the arc. She'll probe in. Reed, that's a walk that wasn't called. The wild shot wouldn't go. An offensive rebound for Dallas. Spin move down low. That one's going to fall in. Great job by Sydney Lewis not to commit a foul. We'll get a timeout. We'll keep this one here. 45.1. It's a 30. If you were Wabash Valley, Coach, what are you telling your team in this break?
Well, we're going to get back to the full court pressure. We're going to apply as much pressure as possible, active hands, try to get some deflections, and if we can't, we're probably going to foul when the ball gets across half court.
Now on the other end, if you're head coach Riley Palmer, what are you telling her group?
We're keeping it simple. We're playing off 2 feet, making direct passes. We're not throwing any cross-court passes. If it gets down to 20 on the shot clock, we got to make sure we call a timeout if we hadn't got it across half court yet.
83-76. Max got 2 timeouts. Wabash with just 1. Both teams in the bonus.
And this is key right here. I mean, it was, 7 minutes in the fourth quarter when KT and Remy had 4 fouls.
Yes.
And now you get 2 of those sophomore guards out there in crunch time with 40 seconds left on the clock. They got to bring this one home for you. Actually, Remy's not out there right now. I still like the Chomko and Maddie Ayers combo right here, though, to take care of the basketball.
45 seconds left. Possession arrow does favor Wabash Valley if that comes into play. Outlet for Ayers. She'll get it to Passacarnas. 41 seconds left in the game. Passacarnas trapped in the backcourt and fouled by Micaiah Porter. And she, if that's her 5th, is done. I have it as her 4th.
Foul charges awarded to Micaiah Porter.
It is her 4th. But it'll be 2 free throws for Audra Passacarnas, leading 83-76, and the first one just rolls over the front, hits the back iron, and falls out. Second free throw for Passacarnas. Short. Lewis with an offensive rebound. Put back. Oh, it's good. Sydney Lewis with 7. The biggest of her 7 points right there. 85-76, her team up. Kick over to the near side at the corner. That's Brunson driving in. Righty layup. It's good. Brunson's got 17. 26 left. Scheidecker screaming at the official. He's going to get teed up for sure if he hasn't been yet. And a foul is called against Reed. That'll be her 4th.
Yeah, he's letting them have it, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't been teed up. Passacarnas will shoot 2 more. It's 85-78. This one is all but over. First one good. First one good for Passacarnas. She's got 13. Scheidecker still giving it to the official.
Yeah,
Second one goes.
Tell you
as
what,
well.
I've had the opportunity to watch him coach a bunch with Briley being here and competing against him over the last few years. He's a hell of a coach, but he complains a lot.
Straight on 3 wouldn't fall. Ayers has the rebound in the backcourt. She will not be fouled. To Chomko across the timeline. Passacarnas and Mack can just dribble it out. They'll get it down low for Graham. She'll hold 5 seconds. Swing it to the near side. Chomko, Passacarnas, and Mack is going to take down the 4th team in the nation. As that one ends at 87-78, the bomb on their feet. A huge win for the Lady Cardinals, and that could get the Lady Birds into the national rankings. 87-78, Mac 9-1 on the season. Wabash Valley falls to 6-1. We'll head to get our first Hubs Pub and Grill postgame show coming up after this, as we will do our postgame show, send you to regular programming, and come back later tonight for the Mac men. Final score as Mac wins it. And Mineral Area moving on, and they'll play tomorrow against Wren Lake. The Hubs Pub and Grill postgame show coming up after this. It's Briley Palmer, and shower in the locker room from water, I would imagine, after that big win. Is that the biggest win of the season up to this point, Coach?
I mean, I think it's the biggest win in our program history as far as number 4 team, the highest ranked team. And I kind of kept that to myself the whole time. You want them to have some pressure on them and things like that. But at the end of the day, they deserve this. I mean, to see how good they really are, they needed this. You can almost be there and almost be there. And it's not good enough until you're there. Because now they got a taste of it, and now I'm going to be able to amp it up too. We've been amping it up all week, and it paid off. So I'm really happy. The girls just, we went. You just saw the runs happen and things like that, and we could have kept getting down on ourselves and things like that, and they stayed composed. And kudos to them, because that's something you learn late in the season when you're peaking is keeping that composure even when things aren't going your way and whatnot, when you're playing a really good team. And Wabash is just that. I mean, you saw our game plan, and you saw they were still making tough shots, really tough shots. So, things went in our favor tonight, and I'm really pleased with the girls and their effort. And it was the whole team. It was the whole team,
Coach, it seemed like in that first quarter and first half, and even in that second quarter, and at the start of the second half, even in the third quarter, that not that your group wasn't panicking, but it just seemed like they weren't comfortable coming out of the backcourt through the full court pressure. What changed in the third quarter to allow your club to score not just 28 in the third, but even 27 in the fourth?
Just probably my overcoaching. That was a big thing I told them. I said, girl, it's really hard, when you go from having a team that's going zone pressing some of the time, and then man pressing, and then a zone on the half court and things, because then they got to recognize. I can recognize it all I want. But then to translate that's why it happens when you have good point guards, to be able to translate that and go, oh, they're in a zone now. I got to, we got to be in this. And it happens. And it happened for us, midway towards the end of the third, too. And they bared down. So I would say, me kind of like pulling off the reins a little bit and saying, we ran zero offense in the second half. We ran something that's like a motion, but there's no rules to it except for movement and then read the defense. And that kind of, I feel like, allowed them to just do that, and they saw that they weren't guarding them. So then you see that you can get to the basket and that you can score, and it doesn't make you play so much east and west. And so I was pleased. So, yeah, I'll take that any day.
What effect can a game like today have on the confidence of the program?
Oh, yeah, hugely. My sophomore returners, I'd say, like, this game's for them because for 2 years, just hound on them and just get them, do you not trust, this, that, and they do. They do. And it's not that they didn't if we didn't win tonight, but this just is such a gratification for them that they deserve it. They deserve it.
Well, it was the fourth-ranked team in the nation in Wabash Valley, knocking them off 87-78. You're going to be back at it tomorrow against another tough team in Wren Lake. Coach, how important is it to carry over not just the confidence, but the level of play that they had tonight against a team that you look at it on paper, maybe it's a team you should beat, maybe it's a team that's even with you, but to carry it over in tomorrow, no matter what the team that's coming in is?
Absolutely. That's something I just told them in the locker room. You celebrate your heart's out until midnight, and then you got to turn it on tomorrow and build from this. And you know what? There's some years that you're like, you have teams and you win a big game, and then things get bad after because they were so happy and peaked at this deal. With this group, they knew they could, and now that just reassured them. And I know they'll show up again tomorrow. There's a different vibe with this team, and I'm so proud of them.
Well, Coach, thank you so much. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.
That's Briley Palmer, head coach of the Mineral Area Lady Cardinals, winning this one 87-78. A big win for Briley and the program as they head off to recoup and recover after this one. They'll be back here tomorrow, and they will play Wren Lake. We'll go ahead and take our post-game show break, come back with final stats, and wrap things up from the Bob Sechrist Fieldhouse in Game 1 of 2 tonight as Chomko giving her family some much-needed hugs over there after a big, huge game for Caitlin Chomko at the Mineral Area Lady Cardinals. Back after this at the Bob on KFMO. Final score in Game 1 of 2 today from the Chris Morrison State Farm Classic at the Bob Sechrist Fieldhouse. The Mac Lady Cardinals beat the 4th-ranked team of the nation, Wabash Valley, 87-78. And we'll take you through the final game stats for Mineral Area. 23 points leads the way for Maddie Ayers. They get 16 from Talia Graham, the reigning Region 16 Player of the Week. 14 for Audra Passacarnas. Then 7 from Remy Langmaid and Sydney Lewis. All of 7 points for Sydney Lewis came in the final 2.5 minutes. There's 10 from Ashley Baragas and 4 from Isabel Washleger, 5 points from Caitlin Chomko. For the Wabash Valley Lady Warriors, it's 15 for Shemaya Reed and Beautiful Wahid, as well as Chloe Dallas, but their leading scorer was Curran Brunson with 17. They have 9 from Micaiah Porter, 6 from Nakaya Harris, and 2 points from Madison Lewis. Scoring by quarter, 21-18 Wabash Valley in the first, 18-14 Wabash Valley in the second for a 39-32 lead at halftime. But at halftime, things changed. 28-16 Mac in the third, 27-23 Mac in the fourth. Final score, 87-78. For Jimmy Palmer, I'm Jared Pettis, and for Braden Cooley back at the studio. So long from this one. Go ahead and go get yourself some dinner, go shopping, finish up your Black Friday shopping, and on your way back home, you can listen to us in the car on KFMO or online at KFMOsports.com for the nightcap as the Mineral Area Cardinals will play Wabash Valley on the men's side. Cardinals and Warriors, that one coming up at 7 o'clock. Our coverage will start around 6:30 or 6:45 right here on the Parkland Sports Leader. So long. Final score from Game 1, Mac 87, Wabash Valley 78.